Very much. Thank you.
Yes, I'll be very brief because I've been on this subject before. Sir, this is an exciting time. We're looking at the relationship between the rising crime trends and Assembly Bill AB 109, Proposition 47, and AB 1468. Those influences have clearly been felt on some level, and there may be a slight rise in crime. But I think we have to scrutinize very, very carefully the LAPD or the LASD's ideas about increased crime, because if I look closely at the news articles, they're not the violent kinds of crime in general. In fact, the murder rate, I think, continues to plummet. And though I very much support victims' rights, and I think that that woman is very brave for coming down here and representing that point of view, I think we always have to remember that the impact of crime is not felt down in this hall where people are talking and sharing ideas. It's felt in the streets and the districts where people are facing sometimes terrible, terrible situations. So that said, I would just once again emphasize on a historic day when Supervisor Kuehl is being mobbed by reporters, that we understand that by reaching for 2020 and a higher wage, it is definitely a step in the correct direction, the right direction to create hope, possibility, and to eliminate the blight on our communities that can be felt in this crime space. But this Board of Supervisors must do everything in its power to change that, and to think about a reconception, a conception that is not about picking up legislation from 2007 when this team was last together, but it's in fact about reconceiving, like the nation is doing. There was an op-ed in the New York Times saying, let's close Rikers. Is anybody saying let's close Men's Central? Yes, James Austin, the doctor who was hired, who came down here and gave a very credible way to move the bodies and keep everybody who's dangerous in jail, but do so in a way that does not spend $2 billion, as Mr. Majlis movingly pointed out. Is anyone proud of a bond to incarcerate our neighbors and friends and frankly, the people who do terrible things? But nonetheless, we do not want a bond, and we do not want a big jail. Thank you, sir.